4, 3, 2, 1. I'm John Miglosh for the WDMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. Woo-hoo! We're going to lift the lid today in a way that few will ever see. Few will ever see. Because you got to go out and buy some fancy software and you got to know how to put it together. And when we first tried it, it took us 6 months just to get the first thing done. Okay? So, that said, let's see if I can get this to make it bigger. I don't know how to work Periscope that much. I see some hearts, though. Those might be my hearts. No, mine are green. Okay, so let's dig in and let's see what we can come up with. Let's go over here to a review of the We're going to talk about variables today. Okay, so let's back up. I was a little bit into this. Okay, now as we talked about last time, marketing is predicting the future. And I read dozens of articles that talk about real-time data or historical data plus new data. Think about it for a second. 1 second. Okay, let's say that word, second. It's in the past. Let's try and get to the future now. Past. And you're on delay. So you're even further in the past. When you hear me say now, I'm already way past that. And, oh, by the way, Singapore celebrated New Year's like a whole day ahead of you. So when you get into time, and I do this stuff, I think about this all day long, there's only historical data. And the future isn't here yet. And is hard to predict. Okay? Because it has little twists and turns on it. Or if you think it's easy, go trade commodities. Okay, so that's weird. All of a sudden it resets. I don't know why. Anyway, it changed. There it goes. Now it goes back. Maybe it's saving itself or something. So we're going to talk. Let's go on a little bit here. Okay, so I thought when I first got into data, I thought if I could get my hands on the raw data, the big data, the data that the accounting department had, because their answers were right and mine were a little soft and mushy because I was trying to predict the future and they were just sorting the past. So I thought if I could get the real data, then I would have something. And IBM pandered to me and tried to sell me computers, saying, if you buy our computer, our System 34 in 1984, you'll have the real data. Marketing will have the data, and accounting and operations, and everyone will have this share. And you couldn't run queries. It would dim the lights, and things would stop. Okay, so what you got to do is you got to create summaries. You got to create perspectives on the data. You got to divide the data up in different ways. Just think about age, for example. You think, okay, let's put everybody's birthday in the computer. Then we'll know how old everybody is and our customers. We'll know maybe you've got some way that they actually would want to put their birthday in. Okay, but the problem is that then when you try to use it, you've got to convert that to something because you don't really want to know everybody's birthday. You want to know how many are over 65, how many are over 40, and how many are under 40 or something. Whatever it has to suit your business. So you got to do that in order to get some perspective on it. See if it matters. Like that. That's what it really is. Variables are anything you can think of to see what matters. Okay? Variables are our lens of observation of our customers. Okay? So you got to get some. Now, you saw my clickbait on the beginning. So I was giving a talk one time on variables, and I thought, what could I talk about that everybody would understand but no one would have? And I came up with a full moon variable, which I like to call the werewolf variable. And a couple of years ago, Tom over at Cohere One and oh my goodness, these guys, anyway, these consultant friends of mine goaded me into building the thing. So we built it, and Travis Seaton. And so we built it for Musician's Friend, okay? And what it is it's, okay, how many people bought during the full moon? Is customer buyer behavior different at the full moon? And for all the big data in the world, I'd like to know if anyone's ever built this thing besides me. Well, here's why you build it. Let's see if I can get this to work. If I can, it'll be almost a miracle. Okay, this happens to be a model from Musician's Friend. Okay, can you see the? I don't think you can see the cursor today. I don't know why, but there's a blue highlighted cell, kind of just off to the right of the middle, and under it says full moon margin. If you look down at the bottom of the screen, it says full moon margin. We have not full moon margin and then full moon margin, okay? But what bottom line, what it says is that, and I wish my cursor were showing up. It was showing up earlier. I don't know why it's not showing up. Everything else is. But what it says is, out of these 51,000 people, the people who bought mostly during the full moon were worth $8.82 profit per person that we mailed. And the people that tended not to buy or bought more outside the full moon were worth $4.53. That's almost 100% differential. That's what you're looking for in modeling. Okay? What you're looking for is something that makes a difference. And that's why we do it. Got it? Now I got to get myself out of here. Okay. I don't know where to go. Let's go back to the talk. Okay, so you got to create variables. You want a variety of data sources. Okay, so now we're doing stuff with not only did they buy, who did we mail? I've worked mainly with mailers. There's a big reason that you learn more from mail. And the reason is that people can't ignore the mail. You can put all the ads you want up on their screen and they may not see them. They may not even be sitting in front of the computer or the TV when they run, right? Or you put up a billboard and they're driving down the freeway and they just don't even see it. I don't even see it, So I'm not saying it's not effective. I'm just saying if you have a billboard, if you're a brand manager, okay, so if you're Caterpillar Tractor, Caterpillar had a banner out in right field at the Brewers Stadium for a long time. And they do the seventh inning, run around and fix the dirt. They have this banner up there. And you say to yourself, okay, if Caterpillar removed that banner, what would be the impact of their sales? Nothing. It's not measurable. What does the banner do? Not measurable. They know they have to spend umpteen $1 million a year, but they can't measure most of it. Okay? The nice part about mail is we can look at the people we mail and we can then not mail some. And we can see the difference. And it's a big difference. It's like 300% ROI to 900% ROI on the ones we mail versus the ones we didn't mail. Okay? It's huge. Okay, so if you're going to do research, let's do research with something that has impact. Let's not spend a lot of money modeling County Stadium and Caterpillar Tractor and see how much their sales change. Okay? So, but you can have other sources. You can have cumulatively how many times did we mail them? Did we email them a lot? Did we email them a little? Did we email them none? You can accumulate that up. You can create variables like that. Okay, you can create digital tracking. And did they go to our website? Bang. Or did we acquire them through the web? That's a new variable we're using now. A lot more. Not only did they buy through the web, or did they buy through the phone center or whatever, but were they acquired through Facebook? Were they acquired through Google? Were they acquired through a rented list? Huge difference. Makes a huge difference. Okay, these are the things that we're working on, and the full moon variable is just one example, a kind of a crazy example that sometimes works. You need a lot of crazy examples. You need behavior categories. You need appended data. You don't need appended data. I've had clients go out and buy age and income for every customer that they have. And, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The household variables tend to be a lot of noise. So for that reason, we use geodemographics, and I'm not going to get into the whole shtick here. But I did want to show you the machine working, and now I didn't show you the machine working. So that'll be next time. You're going to actually watch the difference between a human model and a machine-made model. So stay tuned. We'll have that in the next few days. Like and share. Send it to your friends.